give the Father, his name is Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash, Yabban City, apostles and healers everywhere. Peace and blessings to you, brothers out there. Keep his word, and all sincerity, and also the truth. The Most High is sending plagues upon uh, this place. And right now in Texas, we are experiencing an Arctic blast, breaking records, things of that nature, with the lowest temperatures. I believe the lowest temperature that we had was like, I want to say, I literally seen one degree. So uh, what we're seeing right now is prophetic, and this is a way in which the Most High is going to deliver us out of here, man. We have to remember uh, that Yahweh Shai is not going to defend us by the sword and things of that nature, but He's going to defend us and save us by, His 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 prophecy, if you will. Well, not I should say not only the sword, but with these what we see going on with the weather and famine and things of that nature. All of it, uh, the things that we see going on right now on earth is interconnected for the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So I want to grab the scripture right quick, and we'll go ahead and get into it. Second Esdras 13 and 27, and whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came as a blast of wind and fire and storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation, and this is going into Yahweh Shai sending that judgment, man. And he's doing it by these storms. Okay. Now, this is a quick testimony. Yesterday there was actually some uh, uh someone had a busted pipe here in an apartment complex, and that flooded the whole area. And so we helped the lady get it out or whatever. But you know it was bad because it's icing outside. Um, I thought to myself, imagine it being icy, no power, and no food. This was actually going on. A lot of people out there, had busted pipes, no food because they didn't prep. They thinking it's gonna be over in 2 or 3 days, or a day or so. Didn't pay attention, to the letting the pipes drip or whatever. So a lot of people asked out, man, and they tried to go to the hotel, go to a hotel or whatever. But the hotels, they dang on price gouging. I seen one room for $999. You see what I'm saying? So throughout Texas right now, there's various blackouts that's going on. Some brothers had to go to other brothers' houses or go to family houses or things of that nature. So the brothers doing well, but you could definitely sense a panic in the world, throughout you know uh, you know various throughout the city. What I'm saying, the city that I'm in, it's like south of Dallas. So you know you could sense that people were just going to the grocery store and just grabbing things that they really didn't need. um you know Not only are the houses receiving blackouts, but various stores are too. So even going to Kroger. When I went to Kroger, um they had the food, or the refrigerated food locked down. You see what I'm saying? Because the power was going in and out, so they had to take it out, restock it, things of that nature. Also, like people like milk and things of that nature. Uh, people just buying shit that they just didn't need. Like for some reason, a lot of people just buying milk, just panic buying, and there was no bread. So that made me think, man, this could possibly turn from worse because these roads they're not cleaned off. You know, we're not prepared for that type of weather. So a lot of trucks are not getting in, and a lot of times that's because we run off of just in time, like what's the word? Just in time stock system. So you know the store that only holds but 3 days worth of food items, things of that nature, man. So with something like this happening and these trucks not coming in, man, it's very plausible that, hey, man, there's some people out there. One, they can't get to the store, and two, they went too late. A lot of people out there that's not eating, man. But all this is interconnected for the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? So what's going on here is very intriguing. You know, I had the mindset of enduring and just, and I know, I'm just speaking from my experience, and I know the brothers had the same experience. There's some brothers, that really soldiering up, man. I commend them, you know, beautiful brothers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, people are going through it, and for myself, I'm just expecting for things to get worse before it gets better. Something like this is not it's not going to be easy to fix, and through uh, various things that I've been through, I understand the process of getting out of the mud. And right now, you have a whole state that's been hit with something that we never been hit before. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to cause a disruption, if real. It's food shortages, deaths, things of that nature. And again, this is all the will of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. You see what I'm saying? Uh, Back to the scriptures, verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to the astonishment of, of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall undertake to fight another against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. And that's very important to understand, because right now that's being fomented. As things get more and more tight, dealing with resources, people are going to rise up against each other, man. So famine is a catalyst to a lot of things, and this is a we have to understand that this is a part of uh Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai's judgment. This is a part of way he's going to eliminate a lot of people, and also a way in which he's going to usher in, our deliverance, man. So basically, the Most High is going to use judgment as a way to to or I should say prophecy. He's going to use prophecy as a way to save us, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, uh, real quickly, I want to grab it just to prove my point. Now, this is Psalms 44, and I start at 5. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them up under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. So, you have a lot of people out there that's saying, how is the Most High is going to save us? Well, basically, uh, prophecy, man. You see, not necessarily us taking up arms and things of that nature, but it's going to be us holding on and having faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And right now is the time to build up that faith. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to get very, very difficult out here, man. This is what we're going on now. For me, um, it's very beautiful to see, just because it's a perfect time for me to utilize what I've been teaching and what I've been, uh, uh, trying to be under, or have discipline under. And if And all of us are going to eventually go through this, man. So right now we've been in spiritual boot camp. The world tests us how we're going to operate, in the world when the world goes to shits. You see what I'm saying? So now it's important, what I'm saying, to uh, examine yourself, whatever it takes for you to be that chase version for Yahweh Shem Shai. You see what I'm saying? So the things that we held on to, in the past or even now, we gotta, uh, let that go. You see what I'm saying? Because the Most High is coming. You know, it's here, man. It's here. What we've been preaching about is here, man. And excuse the noise in the background, my brothers. Uh, baby girl cutting up right now. But um, just going into wanted to go back to Second Esdras and get the ninth chapter because it'll go into perfectly uh what I'm going into. And Second Esdras, uh I started the first chapter. Second Esdras 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou will understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And that's precisely what we see going on, man. You know, earthquakes in diverse places and upwards of the people, man. When the environment becomes unstable, the people becomes unstable. It's simple, you know what I'm saying? You know? And that's what we see going on now. Things are getting unstable. Uh things are getting unstable in the world, you know what I'm saying? Dealing with the environment and also with the people, you know? And it's only gonna get worse, man. Only gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? In fact, people are going to be warned until the most high sends his son back. It talks about that in Second Ezra, the 13th chapter, man. Okay? In fact, let's go back to it. And Salaki brothers, I'm kind of freestyling this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of freestyling this. So if I'm all over the place, Salaki, I'm trying to make the point of this, when the environment is uh, unstable to the point to where that the environment causes famine, things of that nature, that's when the people become unstable. And most I always talks about these judgments being interconnected. You see what I'm saying? But I wanted to prove a point right quick. Uh, Back to verse 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are on the earth. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, in one city against another, in one place against another, one people against another, in one realm against another. And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs that happen, which I showed thee before, and then shall my son be declared whom thou sawest as a man ascending, who was a Yahushai. And when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land lead the battle they had one against another, and had innumerable multitudes shall be and innumerable multitudes shall be gathered together, and thou sawest them with willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. So there's going to be fight, which we know to be World War III. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be going on while all this chaos is going on. Oh, you know what I'm saying? While you had these various um uh you know problems in the environment, things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? And this is gonna be going on while Yahweh Shah is returning. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fights, it's gonna be chaos, it's gonna be at an all-time high. We here in Babylon, we really haven't been touched by war. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about war like we seeing over in Syria that's lasting for damn near a decade, in Afghanistan and Iraq and things of that nature. So we really don't know how bad it could get. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna get that bad. It's gonna get third world country bad. On top of the fact that this place is riddled with people with guns, man. So as this place falls apart, man, uh, sedition among men is going to rise at a very exponential rate. And you already have the uh, the news pushing against Christianity, and you know what that means. These Christians are going to it's going they're going to take that as a holy war, man. You see what I'm saying? They're going to take that as you guys want a holy war. If y'all think those terrorists over there in Afghanistan was something, wait till these boys get activated, man. These boys over here. And I'm alluding to Esau Edom, man. He gonna show you what time it is, man. You see what I'm saying? So all these things are going on, and so it's very important that we're being circumspect to what's important. You know what I'm saying? Putting your life aside. You see? You know? It's like your brothers are looking for something right now. You know what? I'm gonna in this chapter here, in second Ezra 13. I want to read up. I'm gonna start at 16. You know what I'm saying? Read a little of that because man, this book is heavy, man. Second Ezra is a heavy book. It goes into detail of what uh, Matthew the 24th chapter was going into. You see, now this is second Ezra 13, and I start at 16. For as I conceive in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days. Talk about the days that we in now. He said, man, woe unto you, evil, destruction, like pitifulness. You know what I'm saying? All in one. Like wow, you guys gonna be in a bad state. And that's exactly what's happening. We're in that time in which there's gonna be there's going to be a deterioration of society because this man is ushering in. He's trying to usher in a new one, but the Most High is going to usher in. You know what I'm saying? Our society, our kingdom. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get our minds ready, man. You see what I'm saying? To have faith and also to endure is very important. You know, it's very important, man. It's going to take a lot of faith in order to get past what is going to happen. Because when you get frightened things in nature, that herd mentality kicks in. You see what I'm saying? It kicks in, and who you are instinctually is going to kick in. If you're a helper, you're going to help. If you are someone who's lazy, you're going to be lazy. If you're a leader, you're going to lead. You see what I'm saying? You know, and seeing what I saw yesterday, that let me know that the people who are naturally going to want to help, they're going to help. The people who aren't going to help, they're not going to help. You know what I'm saying? People who have that, you know, it's all about me mentality, I'm not going to help. You see? I'm talking about in times of distress. Remember the love of many shall wax cold in that day, man. You know? So it's very important to have your eyes straight and narrow at all times on prophecy. Prophecy is our light, you see? Because it's going to get dark out here, you know? Now this second Ezra 13 and 16. For as I conceive in my understanding, woe unto them that shall be left in those days, and much more woe unto them that are not left behind. For they that were not left were in heaviness. Now understand I the things that are laid up in the latter days, which shall happen unto them, and to those that are left behind. Therefore are they come into great perils and many necessities, like as these dreams declare. That means we're gonna be in want in that day, man. We're gonna be in want. You know, reading is very refreshing. You know, um, makes you understand why you're here. You know what I mean? And understand that we're gonna need to cover in that day. A lot of these guys that they don't want to deal with God, but a lot of these the Most High is gonna bring a lot of these people to their knees easily, man. A lot of people gonna be calling on the universe and things of that nature, you know. And they laughed at the Israelites for telling them that this was coming, instead of them taking heed. They'll make the argument, well, if God is all loving, then why would God allow this to happen? And not bowing down to the power, the supremacy of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. So the Most High is gonna bring them to their knees, man. They're going to be in necessity. They're going to be in want. And the people who are going to endure are the man of Yahweh Shemel Shah, because he said that we're going to eat in that day, man. But a lot of people are going to lose it. And you will be tested. You will be tested. Most High is going to test whether or not he can put you through things, or on a bigger level, or a broader level. He's going to test whether or not uh, you believe in him. So you will also taste necessity. And what's going to keep us is that faith. We all will, you know, For they that were not left, I read this like it, verse 19. Therefore are they come unto great perils and many necessities, like as the dreams declare. Yet is it easier for him that is in danger to come into these things than to pass away as a cloud out of the world and not to see the things that happen in the last days. And he answered unto me and said, the interpretation of the vision shall I show thee, and I will open unto thee the things that thou hast required. Uh, whereas thou hast spoken of them that left behind, this is the interpretation. He that shall endure the perils in that time hath kept himself. They that be falling into danger are such as all have works and faith towards the Almighty. That's right. So those that those that keep the faith, that's who's the Most High is dealing with. And we're going to need faith in that day, man. We're going to lose a lot of things, a lot of people, and it's starting now. And I don't know if you brothers are noticing, or sisters, whoever watching, man. Prices of food is steady, inclining. And why is that? Well, inflation is happening now with these stimulus packages. People are happy that we're getting them, but we have to understand this, that we're under fiat currency, and so the only way in which really our currency has any value is if someone is or holding our currency. That's why uh, China holds a lot of our bonds, because our bonds are nothing but really just debt. You know, China is holding us up because China is winning off of us, or they're selling their goods unto us, man. So they need America to survive, you know. But the printing of money hurts a fiat currency. And what we see, these checks and things of that nature. steady they're steady printing these stimulus checks. That's one cause of the devaluation of the dollar. And with more money in circulation, that causes what? Well, that causes inflation. And that's precisely what we see happening now. Inflation is happening right before our eyes. You see, and we think that we are in a good case, but in fact, we are not. You see, where the masses, let me refine it. The masses think that they're in a good state, but in fact, they're not. They're in a very, very terrible state. You see what I'm saying? So us that's in the know, hey, call out Yahweh Shmi Shah that we have a chance. You see what I'm saying? Let me grab something real quick. I'm just, gonna back up what I'm saying, freestyling right now. Well, I'm going through the spirit. How about that? Uh, Matthew 13 and 9. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? So we're out there on the highways and byways and we telling people it's getting bad. They can't understand and conceive why the Most High would allow that to happen because the mystery wasn't given unto them, right? Which is really faith. We have faith that Yahweh Shai can do whatever the hell he wants because he's the supreme God. And it doesn't, he'll do something that doesn't fit to what we receive is correct. And you're going to take it or not, or you're going to repent and go back to and try to follow what he says to do, or you're going to rebel and do your own thing. You see, when I say that, people can't understand that, even a Christian, because they have a very, very, uh, you know, false or mixed understanding of the attributes of Yahweh Shai. Anybody's good and evil, everything. You see, but I say all that to say this: these people don't understand the judgment of Yahweh Shai. We do, so we have a chance, man. You see what I'm saying? Back to it though. Verse 11, and answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mystery of the kingdom of heaven, but to them is not given. For whatsoever hath to him hath be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Therefore spake I unto them in parables, because they see and see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. So whatever little knowledge that these people have, the Most High is going to take it away, especially in this time. You see what I'm saying? Because that understanding that they have is not mixed with faith. You see what I'm saying? People are going to get effed up out here, man. So we got to get our minds right to see past the carnage and things of that nature and really focus on what the scriptures uh you know are saying, are telling us to do. That's very important, you know. Before whosoever hath, which we already read, verse 13, therefore spake I unto them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elias, which said, by hearing ye shall hear and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see and shall not perceive. For this people heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears and should understand with their heart and should be converted, and I shall heal them. And the Most High is not dealing with majority of our people, which are Israelites. So how much more so for the other nations? The Most High blinded them from the understanding of Yahweh Shai. We have a chance. You see, verse 16, blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. You see that? So the Most High is saying, hey, we're in a beautiful chance. We got a beautiful chance, man. You know, hey, the scriptures say, I don't know if I read this yet, but I'm gonna grab it. Blessed are they who are alive and those who are dead in that time. You see what I'm saying? Let's see here if I can grab it because it said that. See if I can find it. Here we go, verse 24. Uh, Second Esdras 13:24. Knowing this, therefore, that they which be left behind are more blessed than they that be dead. You see that? So we're in a beautiful time, man. We're in a beautiful time to see the kingdom ushered in. It's time to fight. You know, it's not time to be slothful. It's not time to be sorrowful, man. And a lot of times, though, those are interconnected. You know, you have to fight through the things that you're going through to achieve the blessings of Yahweh Hashem Shai. You know, I just want to do a quick update and just, you're in the spirit. And I pray it was edifying to you brothers and you sisters, whoever was watching. Um, Call like Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Kakadash. Divine to the apostles and elders that move well. And peace and blessings to you brothers out there. Keep his word and our sincere and truth. Shalom.